Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey, how you doing? I'm trying to think of new ideas for that theme song, and it's got to be different every time. So, you know, trying to keep it fresh. Maybe I'll record like a hard rock version, or a heavy metal, or a rap. That would be good. Me rapping. I think that's going to be the next one. So hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Craig. This is my stuff, and what I got here is the Arkham Origins Killer Croc figure from DC Collectibles. Very cool. This is a big one. This comes from the same series as Deathstroke. You got in the rest of the series, you have Deadshot and Anarchy and Firefly as well. We'll be doing reviews of those guys as well. Just absolutely, so far, just from looking at it, it's freaking awesome. He's a big ass figure, and these big figures, because they have more room to do detail and stuff, they just look so much nicer, because this is to scale with the other ones in the set. So to start off, the box, because it's so big, they give it this larger box. Still, it's not like an exact rectangle. It's a bit of an angle. So pretty cool. I showed you the back. Back's the same as any of the other ones in the set. Got all the figures. Has the bat symbol on the top, which is clear and open. So
upside down.
Bat symbol on top, which you can see inside, and just like pictures from the game, which is the cover of the game on both sides. By the way, Arkham Origins is a very good game. Not as good as Arkham City or Asylum, but still a quality game. And I'm a big fan of how Batman looks in general in the game. I really like his, I don't know, whatever they did with his outfit. It's a little different, but it looks good. So let me pop this guy open, and we'll see how he looks. Handy dandy scissors. Was there a song in Blue's Clues for the handy dandy notebook?
I think so.
Was there? How did that go?
I don't remember.
My handy... I don't remember how it went. Was there? There had to be, right? There was a song for like everything.
Where are you going to find that song?
Maybe. I'll throw it. It'll be the end theme to this one. The Blue's Clues handy dandy notebook song. It had to be. Blue's Clues. Do you remember even how the theme went to that show?
I don't remember.
How did Blue's Clues go? How did that song go? And then they had like the chair, the thinking chair, right? Is that what it called? The thinking chair? Is that actually what it was called? I don't freaking remember. I don't remember anything about Blue's Clues. It's like I didn't grow up during that period of time or something. I was a kid. I watched Blue's Clues like every day.
You got Bob the Builder?
I wasn't into Bob the Builder. You know what I liked? I liked Franklin. Franklin the Turtle.
Franklin and Friends?
I don't know, whatever. Franklin the Turtle. And Little Bear. But you know who I hated? Max and Ruby. Those freaking... They were rabbits?
Yeah.
Max. I never saw... that theme song I remember. Max and Ruby. Da-da-da-da. Ruby and Max. And like that, just it pissed me off as a child. As a child, the theme song got me angry. I don't even know if I was old. Like, I might have been too old to be watching that show at the time, and it just would come on, and I would get angry listening to that theme song, because it was really bad. So, well, all right. Well, now I'll just get him out of here. Come on, you old croc. he's got some weight to him. He's a big boy. Look at him. That's pretty awesome. Really like that. He's a big fella. Because he is, you know, he's Killer Croc. So, don't mess with him. So, let's talk about the joints. He's got his head moves here. You do get a little upward motion. A little bit. And it looks like you can get a little side-to-side motion on his head as well. He's got shoulder joints. Again, won't go too high. I mean, you can do that, but you can't get it up straight because he's got his shoulder spike thingies, and just the way it is, he's just not gonna go. It's not gonna go higher. He's got an elbow joint. His hand actually. At his wrist, he swivels here, his chest up and down, his legs. Now there's a problem I already don't like about him. His knees move, and he got his feet actually. Move a little bit so you can get him into different positions and just like put his feet down. Well, the first problem that I'm noticing from this figure, where his legs connect, because they want to give it so he actually spins, there's a huge like hole between his crotch area and the leg on both sides. There's a huge hole. I don't know. I guess they did that so he could bend, and they kind of cover it up a little bit with this. What I guess these were suspenders that ripped. But it's just strange. You know, you don't really see that all too often. I mean, especially on stuff like these DC figures. They're usually very well done. I mean, other than that, it is really nice. The paint's really nice. They did a really good job painting him. The other thing I have a problem with is his head sculpt. I mean, his mouth isn't open. I mean, he's Killer Croc. Maybe it would have been nice, to get He's freaking Killer Croc, for goodness sake.
Move the figure over so we can see your face when you did that.
But he's just got his mouth closed, and he's got I don't know if in the game his teeth are sticking out through his gums, but you can see and that ain't just a paint problem. It shows that on the box, that his teeth actually are the white is sticking out of his gums, which is kind of strange as well. And another thing is he doesn't seem to be wanting to stand. I mean, he does stand, but it's not like he stands super easily. Like a little tip like that makes him fall, because he's very top heavy. His legs aren't super wide. I mean, his thighs are pretty big, but they get a lot thinner as he goes to his feet. So it just makes him very top heavy. So I mean, if you have him on your desk or something, and then all of a sudden this happens, and then you never know. I mean, there you go. See, he just falls. So I mean, not incredible that way. But I do like this. I mean, other than the hole in his legs, I do like the sculpt of his chest, his arms, his hands. Really cool. It's cool. He's got the bandages on his hands, all kind of bloodied up, or look a little bit from I guess from fighting Batman, or from being a Killer Croc. I guess you get kind of bloody. And he's wearing these nice what are these business pants? These nice striped suit pants.
Like a corporate office.
Like he was working at I don't know, where was he working? He was working at the New York Stock Exchange, and and he was on the trading floor, and then all of a sudden he turned into a Killer Croc. I don't know. That's another thing, the origin story of Killer Croc. Now, I'm not really familiar with anything other than the New 52 origin story, but because I read that recently with the Villains Month, I read his origin story recently, but and I never really knew it before that. That he was just a kid and had some scale like disease or deformity, and then somehow became a giant crocodile. So I don't really know. That didn't really make any sense to me. I don't know if his regular origin story makes sense. If it was the same thing, I probably should Wikipedia it. But overall, I mean, I do like it. I honestly would not recommend it to anyone who is not a big fan of the series and looking to collect all the figures. If you're going to leave it in the box, that's one thing. It still looks nice in the box. But if you're going to take it out of the box, you might want to consider like these problems with his legs and whatnot, which are kind of strange. But so I mean, I'm going to give this one actually a maybe. Only get it if you're a big fan of the games like I am. I'm a huge fan of the series and big Batman fan, so I want to get me a Killer Croc. Also, the price tag is actually great. All the figures in the set go for around $20-$25. This is the same. Even though he's a lot bigger than the other ones, he still goes for the same price, which is really cool. So that's a big plus for him. So he's one of the. I mean, for what you get, you're only paying $25 for a much bigger action figure. So that's really cool. So yeah, giving this one a maybe. Yeah, that's it. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Craig. Follow me on Twitter at GrabALadle. Subscribe to me on YouTube. You can subscribe right down there at the end page. Check out my other videos. The Deathstroke video is already up. I'm gonna have some new ones. I should be getting Firefly. So you just stay tuned for that. You can check out some of my old videos. I do a lot of random different action figures, so I'm not sticking to just one genre. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace!
Y'all know what time it is?